If Krita is showing an error code, don't worry. In this video, I'll walk you through the most effective fixes step by step so you can get back to drawing as quickly as possible. Whether you're seeing a startup issue, a missing file problem, or a plugin related error, these methods cover the most common causes and are easy to follow even if you're not super technical. Before we get into it, if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more quick software fixes just like this. It really helps the channel and lets you know when new tutorials go live. Alright, let's jump into the first fix. First, try running Krita as an administrator. This is one of the easiest things to test because sometimes Windows blocks certain files or permissions that Krita needs to open properly. To do that, find the Krita icon on your desktop or in your start menu, right-click it and choose Run as Administrator. If a permission prompt appears, click Yes. Then see if Krita opens normally. If the error was caused by a system permission issue, this may solve it right away. If that doesn't fix it, the next step is to clear Krita's resource database. This can help if the application is loading corrupted cache data or outdated resource information. Open File Explorer, then go to App Data, then Roaming, and then open the Krita folder. Inside that folder, look for a file called resourcecache.scilite. Delete that file, then close File Explorer and restart Krita. Don't worry, Krita can rebuild this file automatically, so this is a safe troubleshooting step. Now, if you're dealing with a code 126 error or another problem linked to missing system components, you may need to install the Microsoft Visual C++ plus Redistributable packages. This is especially important because Krita and some related tools depend on these files to run correctly. Go to the official Microsoft website and download the latest Redistributable package. Make sure you install both the x86 version and the x64 version because some applications need one or the other depending on how they're built. After installing both versions, restart your computer and test Krita again. Another common issue happens when you're using AI plugins or other add-ons and you see a process exit code 1 error. In that case, the plugin files may be broken or incomplete. The best fix is to delete the entire plugin installation folder and download a fresh copy from the official source. Then reinstall it cleanly and launch Krita again. This often resolves errors caused by corrupted plugin files or failed updates. Next, check your firewall permissions. Sometimes Windows security blocks Krita or Python from communicating properly, especially if you're using plugins that need internet access or local scripting support. Open Windows Security, go to Firewall and Network Protection, and check your private network settings. Make sure Krita is allowed through the firewall, and if Python is involved, allow that too. If you see any blocked permissions, change them and save your settings. After that, restart your PC one more time and test Krita again. A full restart helps Windows apply permission changes, file fixes, and new redistributables properly. If Krita now opens without an error, then you've successfully fixed the issue. So to recap, the main fixes are running Krita as administrator, clearing the resource cache file, installing the Microsoft Visual C++ plus Redistributables, reinstalling broken plugin files, and checking firewall access for Krita and Python. These steps solve a lot of common Krita error code problems and can save you a ton of time. If this video helped, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below with the exact error code you're seeing so I can help with a more specific fix in a future tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.